Just when we thought things couldn't get any hotter, Louisiana is in one of its hottest summers on record.
Well, Governor Edwards is declaring a state of emergency.
Relentless summer heat is continuing.
The index will still get up near 110.
The record of triple digits will continue at least through tomorrow.
All of these news stations are talking about the same thing. It's hot, with heat indexes ranging anywhere from 100 degrees to hotter. But the question they aren't asking is, how are the employees around Louisiana handling this heat? The first place I went was Fort Ensablado, a surveying and engineering company in Baton Rouge. I met with Brad Holloman, Senior VP of Surveying and Advanced Measurements.
What we do is we'll go out, collect data, topography, boundaries, property boundary surveys. Of that surveying and advanced measurements, approximately 50% of that staff is field staff.
Holloman's company knows the importance of heat illness prevention and awareness, and they combat that with a two-pronged approach.
Back in June, we actually had the entire topic, the entire hour and a half, was on heat.
Symptoms of heat illness can range anywhere from dizziness to confusion or even just heavy sweating. And Fort Ensablado's workforce is well versed in these symptoms.
It's very important for those, for all of our people working in the field to know what heat illness looks like.
But in places like Louisiana, there's a huge gap between the feels-like temperature and the regular temperature, and that gap is caused by humidity. That second prong after training is equipping. Holloman's team is equipped with shirts that allow for more airflow than the traditional cotton shirt.
We have an ice machine, so each truck is equipped with a large water cooler that they can load up in the mornings, put ice in, and bring that out in the field.
Employees at Clegg's Nursery deal with an even more amplified heat. Why? Because they work out of a greenhouse. But we live in a place where this heat doesn't need to be trapped, so the people and the plants are suffering. I talked to Butch Drews, manager of Clegg Nursery's Segan Lane location.
There's several things going on in this greenhouse that causes it to heat up more. You've got all these plants in here which are giving off, the humidity. Plus, it is a somewhat closed roof. We can open a couple panels, but all this moisture that we have in here in the plants and also through watering creates a lot more humidity than even outside of the area. It's between 115 and 120 degrees.
And the water in the air is holding that heat even when the sun goes down, so at night the people and plants aren't getting any break.
Well, that's one of the things that we really strive for with our workers, to make sure that they have consistent breaks. We also provide them with electrolyte drinks, and of course we have the water for them whenever they need it.
Drews also provides them with a hat of their choosing, but he also gives them a cool rag. The function's in the name.
So believe me, if I have to be outside for any time period, though, it's around my neck.
The people I interviewed told me it's just as important to equip employees mentally as it is physically, so that they have knowledge on the symptoms of heat illness, so that they can combat that and prevent it from happening at all.